As an up-and-coming entrepreneur or as someone who's looking to raise funds for their business, what would you say should be the primary channels that they look at while approaching investors, especially for their first couple of rounds? And how would you suggest that they reach out to investors here?
Thank you, Nasir, for raising that question, because it's a very, very relevant question, and I guess I am experiencing it myself. So let me share my experience. Before this call started, I was telling you, that I'm absolutely, sort of short of time. That's because you'll be surprised. On the other side, there are many presentations, that we are going through as investors. So let me, share the names of platforms which are absolutely active and where I'm also involved. So one is Inflection Point Ventures, IPV. Second is Venture Catalyst, absolutely active. Chennai Angels, One Crowd, Let's Venture. These are extremely active, and I'm part of all this. So I'm able to tell you, with much more confidence, that, a lot of, transactions are happening, a lot of, presentations are being made, and trust me, even investments are happening. I told you, in the beginning that 2020, that is this year, 5 of my investments, they're all post-COVID. And these are all, via all these platforms, which is again very active. Let's not forget, 100x.vc. And I think, entrepreneurs, founders should reach out to 100x.vc and, at least pitch and see, what is the sort of feedback they are getting. You should reach out to 50K Ventures. And if you look at the other angel platform, there is, Rajasthan Angel, network. There is Hyderabad Angels. There is Lead Angels. What I'm saying, Nasir, is that there is no dearth of platforms. And it's not at all difficult reaching these, guys. I mean, let me, say absolutely, with a lot of assurance to the entrepreneurs, reach out through me also. I'll be more than happy, to connect them, share the deck, with my connects out there, see what is the feedback, these, guys, need to get. What I'm saying is that we got to be brave at this moment. Never shy away, from raising funds, because COVID or no COVID, trust me, an entrepreneur's life, is always about raising the next money, next money, next money. The vitamin M has to, continuously, be there. So my request is, that, entrepreneurs need to be much more aggressive to reach out, to various platforms and raise the initial money. I agree when it comes to the next level. Let's say a Series A, yes, it may become difficult. I'll tell you the reason why. Most of, the VCs which are at that level, they're more focused in looking at their existing portfolio. They're not keen in terms of, looking at new portfolios unless something is exceptional. Now, it's very difficult to even define exceptional. And the other aspect is that though they are sitting in a lot of money, some of them have raised money very recently. Though they're sitting on a lot of money, I don't know, for some reason, there is this fear factor. I think we're all, human beings, and therefore there's a fear factor. So what I'm saying is that as entrepreneurs or founders, if you're still looking to raise a Series A, you should never shy away. You should still write to them. You should look at, which are the, funds which have been raised recently, probably, in the latter half of 2019, so that that, they're sitting on funds, dry powder. So you should look at them. And probably even Sequoia has got Surge. One should, even apply to Surge, because Surge is doing an absolutely, a fantastic job in terms of helping the ecosystem, the startup community. So what I'm saying is, I think there are a lot of ways by which, one can look at funding. And the recent initiative by the venture capital, firms, which is called as ACT, which is a COVID scheme. I think even, the Action COVID, scheme should also be sort of, utilized by the relevant startups. If they are in a healthcare space, if they're doing something on the COVID side, I think there is a grant, that is waiting for them. Now, the question is, will everybody be eligible? I think one needs to give it a good try. If you give a good try, probably you are.